So, what I wanted to do today as the quote unquote meditation is give you something that can be a go-to for when you have triggering emotions, difficult situations, when you're just in that place where you just are out of peace. And often we don't have time to meditate like a formal meditation, right? Like when we're out of peace, we need something quick. We need something really fast that can bring us back to the peace that's always here. Like I really wasn't getting this peace and this joy and this happiness with concepts. You know, we can all quote spiritual books. I'm the light of the world. I am at peace. You know, there's another one. But if you're not at peace, really, that's just a concept. It's just a quote. It doesn't do anything. We want to experience peace, to really experience ease and flow and joy and happiness. And that quick go-to, that quick thing that we can all begin to practice so that it becomes like a real solid foundation in you is the pause. When you're in the middle of being triggered, you're upset, you're feeling guilty, you're, just not feeling joy. What can you do? You're having a conversation with someone and you're feeling all that agitation and irritation, or you're thinking about someone. What can you do? The pause is to be still. And it's the end of efforting. There's going to be no effort in this whatsoever. Because in the pause, you can begin to remember the truth of what you are. And in that little pause, where you're simply still in the middle of emotions, sensations, thinking about the past, thinking about the future, playing out, scenarios of how things might go, how you wish they would go. That's all mind activity. And when we pause and we can begin to recognize that's the mind, we can begin to really see an emotion when it comes up and recognize that's not the real me. The real me doesn't suffer. So I am going to do just a little bit of a meditation here, and it's not really meditation. I'm not really a let's meditate kind of a girl. I'm more about investigation and seeing for you to see directly. So if you can just close your eyes, just breathe gently, just resting here. Just aware of everything that's in the space right here. Just your feet on the floor, the body, the sensation of a weight on a chair, the back of the legs on the chair, the breath, the beating of your heart. And here is also something that's aware. Just notice that. Something that's alive, that's here. It's not a body, it's not the mind. Just put your focus right on this thing that makes you realize I am here. I am here. There's an awareness of the heart beating, the sensation. Can you feel the sensation of the heart? You can hear it. Can you hear it, the sound of the heart? It has a rhythm to it. And you're not the heart, but there's an awareness here of sensation, of sound, an awareness that when we focus in this way, there are not other thoughts that arise. There's just presence and being, and keeping your focus on whatever this thing is in you, seems like it's in you, that's alive, it's here, it's pulsing, it's real. Does it have an age? Aware of sound, aware of sensation. No, it doesn't have an age. And without memory of gender, age, just focusing on this presence. It's really nameless, but we give it names. Has this always been with you? We're just perhaps noticing it for the first time right now, but it's always been here. It doesn't have a gender, it doesn't have an age, it's not part of the mind, it doesn't have a body, just aware presence. Just gently coming back, opening the eyes. Feels good, right? It's perfect peace. We we often don't notice it because the mind is focused on thoughts, feelings, sensations, events, people, places, and it's not that you'll never focus on those things. There's nothing wrong with having your focus be on a person or an event or a situation. But the more and more that you really see that there's instant access, we didn't do anything special there, right? It was that you didn't have to do anything. There was no effort whatsoever to recognize the peace that's always here. It's always here. And one of my favorite lessons in A Course in Miracles, workbook lesson 69, my grievances hide the light of the world in me. So this, I always call this thing a thing, right? I don't, it goes by many names. I am true self, real self, presence, consciousness, awareness, God, spirit, eternal, changeless, and all these different names that we call this thing that doesn't have a name really, and except the names we give it. But it's a real experience. It's here for everyone. You all have it. It's you have it. It's not something that's given to you. It's not something you have to earn. It's always here. And it's perfect, perfect peace. Keep coming back to resting in presence, like really just coming back. What am I? And then experiencing that peace. So it's just, and then the disappointment disappears in the peace. These tiny little moments of resting in stillness are way more powerful than you can ever, ever, ever imagine. So the more that each and every one of us can just make it our new habit to just take little moments during the day, short little moments, let me be still and rest. Just everything's unfolding and everything's working out. Just let me rest in truth. Let me remember this is all just unfolding. Whatever it is, resting without trying to fix it. Rest and just these little moments. It's like the light is coming more and more, and that's your identity. And that's really that's what you can do.